So we begin here with the kettlebell swing. Get that jug right in between your legs, and your legs are a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Your feet get angled out. So as you swing that jug is swinging because of the power from your hips, your legs, your butt, driving your heels into the ground. And you see you're not lifting with your arm and your shoulder. The power is coming from your lower half. And then what not to do. Here's an example of using your arms and your shoulders. There's no power coming from the lower half of your body, and that arm can just freely swing up. So what not to do is use your arm and your shoulders. A simple squat. So for this one we're using 2 jugs. Stand shoulder width apart with your feet. Your feet are straight, and you're pretty much, imagine that you're sitting in a chair designed for a 5-year-old. So it's a really low chair, so you have to stick your butt out to sit down. Those knees come forward, so this is a side view. Back stays nice and flat, stick your butt out, and then again driving those heels into the ground. That's how you allow that movement to happen up. Keep the jugs close to your body. And here's what not to do. Watch this. Watch what happens with the knees. The knees cave in, they come inside, they get weak. You want to not allow those knees to cave in. Think of your knees as going forward. Here's another mistake. Bringing those jugs too far away from you. So here we do some straight leg deadlifts, finishing with chest opening. The legs are straight, the feet are straight, the back will be straight, and the arms are straight. Everything is straight. Reach down with 2 jugs, come back up, and roll your shoulders back. So the word dead implies that you come to a dead stop at the bottom, and then again driving those feet into the floor beneath you to lift back up. This is a great exercise for your low back if you do it slowly. What not to do, some things that happen. Instantly the back rounds, you look down, and your whole posture goes down. Or you get too quick. Nothing needs to be done quick here. Sloppy does not work here. Another thing that happens, all intentions, is you start off with that back straight, and then somehow it gets to rounding. Or you go down straight, and then all of a sudden at the end, you collapse. So this is standing on 1 foot, doing swinging hammer curls. This is a great piece here because every time you move those jugs, the middle of you has got to respond to figuring out, how do I hold on to myself? Balance, control, coordination, reaching that leg out. You're learning a lot of balance here. And then as we go to the other side, same thing again. We just switched this up. The leg is back this time, and there's a little bit of a forward motion with the body. So it adds a little bit more spice to holding on to yourself, stability, and strength. Squat down and reach away. This is a great piece. Legs are about shoulder width apart again. Hold that jug up high, and as you reach it away, how do you pull it up? Again, there's that drive of those feet down. This is a real good training just of everyday things, picking up stuff off the floor, reaching away, and pulling it back up. That liquid in the jug trains the core to respond. And again, there's that butt. You gotta stick that butt out every time. Lateral bends, side bends. Notice the hands here. They're just very loosely holding on to the handle. Imagine if you're squished in between 2 walls. Your only option is to go to the side. So you get that rib cage opening up, and then you're using those same muscles to pull yourself back. And then our last piece here is a 2-handed kettlebell swing, similar to the first one we did. So getting that warmed up by doing that. And then what happens here is you get a little fancy. You release the handle, and you let that other hand catch that. Be careful not to drop it. You'll have a mess all over the place.